Coming up on LUTV, find out how you can support your Lamar dance team with their annual spring show. And LUTV, start now.
Hello everyone and welcome to LUTV News. I'm Kevin McGee.
And I'm Jamerica Malbrough.
There's a way for students and Southeast Texans to give back to the community. Let's take a look at how you can help Habitat for Humanity.
Giving back to the community may be easier than you think. It could be as simple as buying products from your local resale store.
What I do is I deal with different companies like Anderson Homes, and they provide donations to us that we use here at the Restore to help us with our home building for low-income families.
Anderson Homes is a construction company here in Beaumont, and we are a proud supporter of Habitat for Humanity. When we remodel a house or tear down a house to build new construction, we take any of the materials that can be reused or resold here in the resale store, and we bring them to Habitat so that they can resell them, use the money to build houses for people that need them.
There's even a way for college students to help out and give back to the community.
College kids, if they decide that they want to actually come in and volunteer, they can come to our office and say, hey, I want to come on a Saturday at the build site and help out. Or if they want to help in the Restore when they're not in class, they can do that also. That would be contacting us in our office as well. So they have options about what type of volunteering that they would maybe want to do. It could either be construction side or it can be on the retail side.
With plenty of options, there's an area for everyone to volunteer in. I'm Kevin McGee for LUTV News.
The LU dance team has been having additional practices to prepare for their annual upcoming show.
LU Dance Team's annual spring show is right, and just like every year, they plan on outdoing themselves compared to last year.
Well, our first act is Mixed Emotions, which is a repeat of our second act from last year, and then our second act will be our new act, Women Making History, where we portray a different woman in history in every dance.
Well, practice for about 8 hours during the week, and we have approximately like 5 hours on the weekends that we have to practice, so a total of like 14 hours. As far as getting prepared physically, we have to do extra workouts, so we're able to make it through the show. We have about 30 dancers that get to show their various talents. We have approximately around 20 dances throughout the whole show. We have amazing costumes that are handmade, the lights, the music, anything that we can do to draw in a crowd.
This year, there's going to be 2 performances of the spring show due to the sold-out nearly 1,000-person audience last year.
Last year, we sold almost 1,000 tickets, so we added extra night this year. So sell out, and you can come either night and you reserve your tickets soon because we're doing Friday and Saturday.
It's going to be at the Jefferson Theater on May 2nd and 3rd. The doors will open at 6 and the show time's at 7. And you can buy tickets from Brick City, Blankenship, Cozad, and the Rec, and they're $10.
With an extra performance, there should be a night that students can come out and enjoy this annual dance. I'm Kevin McGee for LUTV News.
Tickets can be purchased at the Rec Center for $10. Their performance will be at the Jefferson Theater on Friday, Saturday, May 3rd. When it comes to tight-lipped issues, there's one particular topic Lamar students and faculty simply refuse to keep quiet about. LUTV's Robin Villar has more on this story.
Lamar University's Office of Multicultural Development presented Breaking the Silence Conversations.
The Lamar Veterans Association hosted a seminar recently to inform veteran students of new opportunities open to them. LUTV's Dustin Beckham has more on the story. Well, I'm glad to see that we have people out there in the community wanting to help out our veterans.
Absolutely, especially for the services that they have given to the community.
Yes, and we thank them all. And coming up after the break, we'll tell you how wearing denim a certain day this week will support an important cause.
And how students plan to spend their summer vacation. We'll be right back.
The summer break is right around the corner, and students have many things to get ready before their plans can begin. Let's take a look.
Summer break is right around the corner.
Some people really have amazing plans for spring break. So Kevin, what are your plans for spring break?
Well, after LUTV, go work at a summer camp, Pine Cove, and do all their media work. So that'll be awesome. What about you? Any big summer plans?
Oh yes, I'm going to Boston. I'm finally going to be able to get to see the world.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Well, anyways, Rolling Stone magazine has a new risky cover hitting the shelves, and American Idol is being sued by one of its contestants.
Enoma Owens and Brent Walker joins us in the studio for a look and some entertainment. Enoma and Brent.
Thank you, Jamaica. This week, I'm Brent Walker.
And I'm Enoma Owens. Back to you, Jamaica and Kevin.
Well, it looks like the rain will be coming back again this way.
Oh, yes. No. Well, Easter weekend was beautiful. Jasmine, what do you have for us?
Well, you know, we might not be American Idol, but we could be singing in the rain again this week. So luckily we had a great Easter. I'll have your complete 5-day weather forecast coming up after the break. So not the perfect weather, but I mean 80s, and then in the afternoons we have mid to upper 60s. So cooler in the afternoons, but we are hitting that 80 mark in Southeast Texas. So you know what that means. It's mosquito time, it's shorts, it's sunglasses.
Definitely means that summer is on the way. 50s. I mean, we're getting up there.
Yes, it's coming in full force.
It is.
I like it. Now, for our look at sports this week, we have Jordan Washington in the studio.
Bringing us the latest sports updates. Jordan?
For John and Wesley, I'm Jordan Washington. Thanks for watching the sports segment for this week. Remember to fear the bird, and back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Jordan. Well, coming up after the break, we're going to hear more about those 80-degree temperatures.
We'll be right back.
Well, Jasmine, tell us more about these 80-degree temperatures we'll be seeing.
Well, all I can say is it'll be bringing the heat. Starting out our work week, we have highs in the 70s with a high of 76 and a low of 61 with some thunderstorms. Maybe. And on Wednesday, halfway through our work week, it's partly cloudy, and here we hit that 80-degree mark with a high of 81 and a low of 64, so make sure you have those sunglasses handy. And on Friday, to conclude that work week, we're still at that 81-degree mark with cloudy skies, but the sun is still shining hard with a high of 81 and a low of 67. Perfect for your outdoor sporting events, not perfect for the person who doesn't like to be so hot, but we're Southeast Texas and we'll have to take it, right?
I think we can officially say jackets up, shorts out, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Time for that. Anyways, an Indianapolis man is on a mission. He's teaching an entire school a lesson you can't learn in the classroom. He's teaching the joy of paying it forward. Gene Runvich has more on the story.
It started simply.
Could I have a venti hot chocolate?
At a Starbucks.
Need a receipt? Yes, and I'm going to go ahead and pay for the person behind me.
A mission to secretly make someone's day a little bit better.
Another pay it forward done.
But this daily routine for Ryan Cox was about to get a lot bigger. In a place where a $4 coffee isn't on the menu, and definitely not in the budget. Inspired by a friend, Ryan went to Lakeside Elementary with a plan to pay off overdue lunch accounts for families who'd fallen on hard times. He made his pitch.
I like your nails.
To lunchroom supervisor Latasha Smith.
And he was like, you know, I just want to come and pay some more balance. And I was like, okay, so what's your student name?
I said, well, I have a few nephews that go here, but their accounts aren't delinquent. I just want to pay random accounts.
And I said, are you sure? I mean, like, do you really? I mean, like, what?
In the process of all that, I said, what's the total amount due? Because I'm going to come back next week and I'm going to pay the full balance.
The whole school. The whole school. $1,200. That's simply amazing. It's a big deal. It means a lot to the children. And they have no idea that they're being blessed like this.
Ryan reached out on social media and people, lots of them, started to give. Nearly $1,000 in 5 days.
You guys having a good day?
All to make sure kids wouldn't have to worry about their lunch money.
It's really big when you talk about what small things can do for people. They really add up.
And it may have meant the most.
Can I hug you?
to Latasha Smith, who cares for these kids every day. Turns out paying it forward is about more than helping your target.
It's just a bunch of good people doing a little bit more good.
It's a lesson that spreads.
Oh, thank you so much, Ryan. You did good. And he came back.
Jenny Runovich, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.
Well, y'all know sometimes we only report on tragedies, but it's nice to see there are people out there who are making a difference in their community. You know, $1 at a time, right?
Oh yeah, making sure everybody eats.
Especially to feed the children.
Especially our children.
Yes. Well, thanks for joining us on LUTV News.
You can follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook for more campus news. Take 'em cards.
See you next time.